You're listening to the Monday Night Community Show with Daniel on BRFM.
With Talking Money, I'm Lara Snell. Families across the UK could be facing a miserable winter as new research reveals nearly half of people haven't budgeted for the possibility of a heating or hot water failure. This despite the fact that the study by Valent also shows that half of people have previously endured potentially costly issues with their boilers, with many not understanding how they can maintain it. Now they've put together a guide aimed at simplifying the myths surrounding the hidden hero of our homes. Amy Patterson's a heating and hot water expert from Valent. She says a breakdown can come as a shock.
The impact that a boiler breakdown can have on a family is extremely upsetting, and it obviously puts people out, they're not expecting it, and the boiler obviously just sits there ticking over and it's least expected when it obviously does break down. Quite a few people don't even know where their boilers are in their house, so we're just trying to get the message out there to look after your boiler and take a look at it.
And she told us a little bit more about the new guide.
I think people have a lack of knowledge about their boiler because it's out of sight, out of mind. So what we've tried to do at Valent is develop a plain English guide which basically runs through simple plumbing terms. It's split down into service and installation, and it basically gives the homeowner a crash course in plumbing.
Consumers stuck in mobile phone contracts after the prices are put up may soon be given an escape route. Ofcom is starting a consultation on a rule which would allow people to leave a contract early should a rise occur. A decision's due in June this year. And there's good news on the UK property market as the Bank of England releases new figures showing it's picking up. The number of new mortgages approved for first-time buyers rose to its highest November level in 3 years. Over 54,000 were given, compared to the year's low in June of just over 44,000. With Talking Money, I'm Lara Snell. With Talking Health, I'm Lara Snell. It's a disease which affects an estimated 1 in every 100 of us, but could take up to 13 years to be diagnosed. So, as we reflect on the festive season, healthcare supplier Thermo Fisher Scientific are urging people to be aware of the symptoms of celiac disease, which can often be mistaken for the discomfort caused by overindulgence. They hope that raised awareness will lead to more people requesting a blood test and therefore improving its diagnosis rate. GP Dr. Shazadi Salim explained a bit more about the condition.
Celiac disease is an autoimmune disease. It's where the body causes an immune reaction triggered by gluten, which is found in lots of common foods such as breads, pastas, cakes and biscuits. And what it does is it causes malabsorption in the small intestine, so it can give rise to a lot of symptoms associated with that.
And she had this advice for anyone who suspects they may be a sufferer.
Commonly, a lot of people do sort of overindulge over the Christmas period, and they can have a lot of these symptoms which are very similar to celiac disease. What I would say to anybody sort of having these sort of tummy upset symptoms, when these symptoms are persistent, I would go and see my GP. And if they were ongoing, would then do a blood test.
A family history of seizures could increase someone's odds of getting severe migraines, according to a new study. Scientists looked at families where 2 or more close members had epilepsy. It could mean that a single gene could be the cause of both of the afflictions. And government-backed ads aimed at promoting healthy eating are being launched in a bid to tackle obesity. The campaign will highlight the hidden nasties in food, such as fats and sugar. They're made by the same people behind plasticine animation, Wallace and Gromit. With Talking Health, I'm Lara Snell.